Agnes Mama was not always like this. There was a time when she was full of dreams, a young girl with bright eyes and hopes for a future beyond the dusty roads of Amala. But life had other plans, plans that shattered her innocency and left her with nothing but regrets and 5 hungry mouths to feed. It all started with Gideon, the village champion. He had a way with words, a charm that made her believe in love. He whispered promises of a future together, only to abandon her when she got pregnant. Her family, ashamed, pulled her out of secondary school, forcing her into a life of struggle, selling food to raise her child alone. Then came Tony, the masquerade champion, the one that dances so well like the Ijele. He was her second chance to love, or so she thought. He promised marriage, spoke of a home where she and her child will be safe. But when his parents found out that she had a kid already at home, they forbade him. They forbade the union, calling her a disgrace. He left her just like that. Gideon left. So also Tony left, leaving her with another mouth to feed, another child, and another shame to bear. And then there was Nimbe. He came from abroad with grand promises to teach skills to the indigent youth of Amala, to bring change. But all he left behind was another child, another betrayal. When she confronted him, he denied her outrightly. He had seen her talking to other men, he claimed. How could he be sure that the child was his? His threats terrified her, revealing a side of Nimbe that she had not seen before. The people of Amala, once sympathetic, turned against her when they discovered that she was yet pregnant again. With these children and no husband, she became the subject of whispers and ridicule. Desperation took hold of her. She could not think clearly. She didn't see the future. She had no one to guide. And that is why, my people, I'm telling you this story. So you don't make her mistakes. So you lead a better life. She listened rather to Jemima, her friend. She was the one available, of course. What choice did she have? The villagers' notorious bad girl, Jemima, she is called. Jemima promised her a way out, a way to make money fast and survive. Babe, she would say, you got to survive, bone those people. And so it was. In trying to survive, she entered more into the pit. The streets became her home, her new reality. But with this work came drugs, alcohol, and other things that cannot be said on pen and paper. Things she needed just to get through the nights. Yet, survival was never easy. Men like Effiong, another criminal, took advantage, refusing to pay for her services. She learned to fight back, aligning herself with street boys, dogs, and cultists who could protect her. But protection came with a cost. Either you pay in cash, or you pay in kind. She was ready to do whatever it takes. She had given up all. What else is there left to preserve? She tried to break free to start a business selling lingerie to her friends, selling lingerie to her friends. But they bought on credit. And her sales girl was a thief. Opu, the thief, called a sales girl. was more interested in pocketing profits than growing the little business she had started. Slowly, the woman she once was disappeared. She drowned herself in alcohol, smoked shisha, smoked, smoked so she can forget her pain. Eventually, she opened a mini bar. There were a cigarette in one hand and a bottle in the other. She entertained whoever cared to listen, cursing the families of her ex-men whenever they passed by. As if that was not enough, she became pregnant 2 more times to unknown people who took advantage of her, I guess, when she was drunk. That was how her 2 last kids were born. But as they grew to 3 and 4 years old, they bore a striking resemblance to Okafor, the landlord of her bar, a drunkard himself. The way Okafor's family looked at her with anger and hate saddened her most of the times, so she tried to avoid them. Of course, drowning in alcohol, she tried to forget the side snacks, the side remarks, and the snares, even the looks. Yet Okafor was kind to her, refusing to evict her and even giving her money when she needed one and needed help. Could he be responsible? People often say these 2 kids looked like him. And if he was, could that kind man bring kindness to her? She would wonder at times. With these thoughts in mind, she sought advice from a friend. For the remarks and the commendations from people, and the striking resemblance of these kids to the landlords was tempting to want to think that this landlord may have taken advantage of her. And so she talked to her friend, Mina Igwe, a compassionate lawyer, a motivator, and a human rights activist. So she motivated her to ask for a DNA from Okafor. And she did. And the results confirmed it. Okafor was indeed the biological father of her youngest kids. That discovery changed her fortunes. Okafor, in his quiet way, settled her with a shop and a house, ensuring she had a stable place to live with her kids. For the first time in years, Agnes saw light and hope. Agnes felt a glimmer of hope, a chance to rebuild her life from the ashes of her past. She took that opportunity, abandoned her reckless lifestyle, and focused on raising her children and being a good citizen with the love and wisdom that she had garnered from her friend, Mina. With Okafor's support, she expanded her beer parlor business into a proper restaurant where she employed young girls from the streets, giving them the chance she never had. Her story became one of redemption, proving that no matter how dark the path may be or the past may seem, the future still holds light. Agnes Nwamama rose from her struggles and turned her pain into a lesson of resilience, strength, and hope. She became a beacon of hope to girls that find themselves in situations like hers. Moral of the story: choices have consequences. The decisions we make, especially in relationships, can impact our entire lives. It is crucial to choose wisely. Society should be less judgmental. Many people judge single mothers without knowing their struggles. Instead of criticisms, they need support. Empowerment through knowledge. Seeking legal help changed Agnes's life. Education and awareness can be the key to breaking cycles of hardship. The importance of resilience, no matter how tough life gets, one can still find a way to rise above difficulties and rebuild. Kindness can change lives. Okafor's small acts of kindness made a difference. A little help can give someone the strength to keep going. Second chances exist. No matter how broken someone seems, they can still rebuild their life with the right opportunities. Agnes's journey was one of pain, but in the end, she found her redemption. She wasn't asking for much, just a little push. Agnes found her feet. Let's learn to give people that little help they need so they can stand. She was no longer the girl abandoned by men, but a woman who had found strength in herself. Thank you for watching this inspiring story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Africa-Tale for more amazing stories. Watch more of my stories on my channel. Like and subscribe to keep us going. Thank you and God bless you.